Hello, guys. Hi, my lovely babies. Today, I want to come a little closer and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Today's topic is how to never feel embarrassed again. And I know that you guys probably think, why that? It's boring, but it's not. Everybody kind of experiences embarrassing moments, and everybody has their embarrassing moments. And this topic is definitely going to resonate with most of us, if not all of us. So we're going to start off with understanding really what embarrassment is. I don't know how you guys would define it, but I would say that it's a social emotion. The fact that you even got embarrassed is because it happened in a social setting. Okay. So for me, embarrassment is a social emotion, and emotions are feelings, honey. So for me, the fact that it happened in a social setting and the fact that it had to do with my feelings and my emotions makes it a social emotion. Okay. I don't know how you guys define it, but kindly drop your definitions in the comments. But moving forward, it is that awkward feeling that you get now when you feel that you have violated some sort of social norms or expectations. But guess what? Everybody gets that. Everybody experiences that. Everybody experiences, I don't know how much emphasis I should put on that, but everybody experiences and everybody has their own embarrassing moments. So even the most confident people nah, they experience their embarrassing moments. They have theirs. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will see embarrassment in a whole different light, and you will realize that these moments can actually be opportunities for growth and just laughter. Laughter. Okay, it doesn't have to be so serious, tohoba. But anyhow, getting back to serious business, let's start off with normalizing it. Okay, remind yourself that everyone gets their embarrassing moments and everybody experiences being embarrassed. Seriously, even your favorite celebrities have their oops moments. So you need to normalize the fact that everybody experiences embarrassment. And once you have make peace with the fact that at some point, expected or unexpected, you will be embarrassed. Once you have normalized it, you learn to laugh it off. I know it's not easy, nah? It's not easy, but learn to laugh at yourself and the situation itself. Trust me, just literally trust me. It makes life a lot fun and so much easier if you just stop taking everything so serious. Okay, so let's dive a little further into this whole embarrassing situation. So my lovely babies, the key to never feeling embarrassed ever again or letting embarrassment get the best of you is all up in the mindset. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 tips that can help you shift your thinking. I know things are easier said than done. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 tips that's going to help you through those embarrassing moments, and these are 3 tips that I usually practice on a daily basis. Starting off with embracing imperfections. I mean, nobody's perfect and perfection is boring. So embrace who you are, what you're doing, where you come from. Embrace being different. Nah? Embrace not following what everybody's following. Embrace what your heart loves. Embrace and go hard for whatever you want. I mean, hello. Being perfect is so boring, and there's just no way that I'm gonna fit into anything. So what helps me practice my imperfections on a daily basis are I always like write. I always write notes, especially when I'm bored in the office. I always write notes, and I write down 2 to 3 traits that I love about myself that makes me stand out. And I get to remind myself every morning about whenever I'm in a situation that, pushes me to lose my cool. I would always remind myself, girl, you're unique. You that. Those 3 to 2 or even 5, does not matter how unique you think you are. Those traits that you are writing them down, you're not just writing them down for that one day and leaving them. You practice them. You tell yourself every morning, you remind yourself every day of that. Moving on to the second tip, focus on the moment. Now, we are talking about the embarrassing moments right here. So focus on the moment. Rather, stop worrying about what other people will perceive you or how other people will perceive you or what who will say, but rather think about your next move, what you're going to say, how you're going to react, okay? And if I'm caught up in an embarrassing situation, what really makes me focus on the moment is, practicing mindfulness. And one of the ways that I practice my mindfulness that kicks in first is actually breathing techniques. When I'm caught up in a situation, I'm like, girl, you got this. You got this. Don't lose your cool. So embrace your imperfections. Focus on the moment. Don't lose your cool. Ne? Rather, remind yourself, or when you focus on the moment, tell yourself or take it as a little adventure. Tell yourself this is gonna pass soon. So it is my little adventure. So keep your cool. Moving on to the last tip, positive self-talk. This is what I love the most. I love my daily positive affirmations. Just positivity over you. In fact, before I leave every morning, I pray and I always tell God, the world is so big. I'm so scared, but I'm doing this with you. Nah, I'm doing this with you. We're going out again. We're trying again. So, as much as not everybody has a sincere heart, not everybody is as positive as you are or wants more out of life as some of us do. So people will always step on your toes, but you prepare yourself for that with daily positive affirmations. Now, speak positivity over you. We're going to move forward and look at the practical strategies now that I have outlined for you guys and that I also use that will help us handle this embarrassing situations. Now, starting off with preparation. And yes, hold up, just hold up. I know that most of these embarrassing situations are unexpected, but then there are those ones that are really expected. You maybe had a fallout with somebody and then you know that person is coming for you. In such cases, you can prepare yourself. You can prepare or practice how you will react, what you will say, and mind you, confidence comes from practice. Nobody was confident overnight. Wherever you are finding yourself, you just make sure you practice your confidence now, so it can be a little smoother in public. So guys, preparation. If it's known, prepare for it. Now, moving on to our second tip, which is humor. If you are human, guys, you need to have a sense of humor. For instance, if you trip and fall, just laugh about it. You don't have to be so stuck up about it. Who do you want to be angry at or angry for? Instead of being stuck up, we laugh about it. In fact, when you do so, it shows so much confidence, okay? So, plus, later on, you will have a great comeback story to tell because everybody would want to talk about how you fell. But then you out here telling them what you did afterwards. And then even if you don't have to tell them, they will see that, this was nonsense. It probably did not touch this person. So sense of humor. Humor is your best friend, please. Okay. Moving on to our last strategy, which is apologize and move on. And I keep on telling everybody, apologize and move on if you genuinely make a mistake. Apologize sincerely and move on. Don't dwell on it. Nah? The more you dwell on it, the more hurt you'll cause. Life is literally too short to be stuck up in the past. Okay, so a heartfelt apology shows way maturity and strength. So guys, those are the 3 strategies that you can literally use if you want to handle your situations like pros. By the end of this video, I want you guys to take the word embarrassment itself and turn it into a lovely thing. Okay, the word itself is so disgusting and nasty. It just sounds off, but then you don't have to be like the word. So let's move on to some real life examples of embarrassing situations and how these celebrities handle those situations like pros. Okay, so let's look at the case of Jennifer Lawrence tripping at Oscars. What did she do? She laughed it off and she became even more lovable. Now, she tripped and laughed it off, guys, at Oscars. And you are embarrassed and so dramatic just because you got embarrassed in the street. Hello, sweetheart. It doesn't need your reaction, okay? So moving on to our second real life examples. Let's look at the case of Steve Harvey's Miss Universe mix-up. He owned up to his mistake and moved on. It doesn't have to be a big deal, guys. Everybody is ought to have embarrassing moments. It's about how you handle them, okay? And lastly, there was also this case of Adele restarting her George Michael's tribute at the Grammys. That showed that she was not perfect. Né? She is not perfect. She is human. She made a mistake and she restarted. So for you to have an embarrassing moment, sweetheart, it is really fine. But I wouldn't want that embarrassing moment to define you, nah? To turn you into a monster. So I really, really, really hope you guys did not just view this far, but I really hope that you guys took some notes. We need more positivity out there, nah? We need to laugh more. So I would really strongly advise you to mostly laugh about awkward nonsense, nah? Just laugh. Just be happy. You don't have to die. Everybody has their embarrassing moments, and then these celebrities handle their moments like pros, no? With so much grace and humor. And so can you. If they can, so can you, okay? My lovely babies, there you have it, okay? There you have it. Only 3 things. Right mindset, very simple, practical strategies I gave you, and a little bit of confidence. That's what it's only gonna take to say goodbye to embarrassment and say hi to a more confident, carefree you. Nah? Don't let your energy just be moved by anything and everything like that. Nah? Protect your energy, okay? How you handle situations, it's all in the mindset. So we're not going to die about embarrassment ever again after this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you have watched this far, kindly love me in the comments and leave a like.